Hi Cancers, how are you guys? My name is Ascending Synergy Tarot. I'll be doing a Spirit Guide February tarot reading. Guys, thank you so much for coming to this channel. I appreciate your love and support and vibes and all that. So I'm going to pull some crystal messages here to kind of get an overall theme for the month of February for Cancers. What you have for Cancer Spirit. I'm hearing expansion, seeing it. Okay. So we had one that came out here, inner child. That's definitely a lot of heart-related chakras. It could be involving mother energy here with that mother earth energy, and also with animals, having that special animal around you, knowing your animal totems can really assist in messages that we receive. With Mother Earth here, I had to pull that one out because it's really something I feel like is tying in together. Some of you guys are actual mothers and healing your inner child with your child. It's actually really amazing. It's quite remarkable. But with heart healing with, no, I'm sorry. I have the wrong one. Here's the next page. They're spelled so similar. Okay, yeah. So this is our heart chakra here with Mother Earth. This is really love and nurturing, grounding, balance, and that deep feminine energy of healing. This is really giving us the permission to open and receive for nurturing, receiving, nurturing from others and also nurturing ourselves here. This is also holding a deep love as you explore childhood issues. And this is like go hand in hand with this, because anything that was identifiable trauma, things that were even carried from our mother's womb or of that sort here, this is giving us deep, profound truths. I feel like you guys are connecting more to your roots, more to earth. I'm getting a very natural knowing of, I just watched Avatar, so I don't know what the symbolism behind this reading is with the inner child perspective, but from the actual natural nature perspective here, it's like so healing to be in nature. It's so healing to see the mysteries behind how roots communicate to each other, networking systems through blood, and knowing that, and it's like so healing. I'm getting a specific group of you are tapping into that space there. Yeah, so again, this is definitely February, getting in nature, lying among the trees, feeling yourself being grounded from that space, embracing, being embraced by the earth, really allowing that energy to recharge and revitalize each and every cell of your mind, body, and spirit here. This is also planting a tree, collecting trash, maybe planting a tree on a celebration of your childhood, celebration of things that were brought up, you were rooted in. It's very special. It's like a very special heart energy on both parts here. This is safe. This is February is safe to surrender to things of our vulnerable nature here. This is a very sacred space. We're really tapping more into unconditional love, acceptance, really nurturing that soul with gentle and compassion. And also supporting us if we're going through anything that's a separation, like really nurturing and really bringing the kindness into ourselves here. Really reconnecting to the innocence of the child that's within you. Wow, beautiful. I know that certain cycles are ending and beginning as well. really creating the spontaneous nature that could be taking place here. So let's open up the tarot here and get some more messages for Cancer spirit guides. The messages that you have for Cancer. See that High Priestess. So yeah, you guys are definitely surrendering into the depthness that Earth embodies. And it just feels so wonderful. It feels so wonderful. It's even healing childhood traumas and just really coming into like a really sacred space of knowing that, you know, nurturing is everywhere. It's everywhere. And you're being connected to that. Virgo energy. So you guys got Virgo in your birth placement chart. I don't know if you just follow Vedic or Kemetic or the Talcum, I think, also have a birth chart. That's actually, I never looked into it. I'm gonna research it. But it's another astrology chart that really I have to get into it. I'll get back to y'all on that one. But I'll leave the link below of what's it called. It's actually quite interesting. But anyway, you could have Virgo in your chart or Virgo around you. But that actual energy of habitual nature walking, going on habit, like developing a habit of nature walking. Sitting under trees, feeling its power, its essence, its beauty, its communication, its messages. The Cancer spirit guides. The birds did not want to start singing until I'm doing y'all a reading. That's so pretty. It's so symbolic. I love it. More energy for Cancer spirit. Wow. Yeah, so I definitely, with the young gourd here, for me, I'm interpreting this as the point of reference in which you're coming into a spiritual awareness. There's messages coming to you. There's definitely spiritual awareness that's coming through messages for you. This could be someone offering you love too. This definitely feels like someone looking to enter our life with romance, with compassion, with understanding. Really a deep understanding. It's actually really beautiful. I feel like we don't want to be pessimistic to the options given to us. Some of you guys could be in fearfulness of someone causing you disappointment, or really blocking out things that could be really, really magnificent here. This could be because of the fact that some sort of inner childhood wound could be afflicted there, especially if it was with a father figure, or absentee father figure who was not committed to raising a child. And this child had to be spiritually aware and find the compassion again for themselves. Because of these different types of things, someone just had not had the ability to grow up. Spiritual guide is really suggesting that this person will never grow up. This person will never see how their actions have affected other people. It's always a big shock when we realize certain people just won't change and don't even see their ways and how it has not only affected them but also the family members, co-workers, if this is work related, if this is relationships, someone really won't change their ways. This can also be someone who's very unfaithful. And, someone who I'm getting someone who's stuck in their ways for sure here. Someone just does not have the ability to grow up. They refuse to grow up. It's just a creed. It's like someone who's extremely petty. And from that space here, I feel like fearfulness of stepping forward into your magic is also here. But I like the fact that clarity in February is coming in. I feel like that has a lot to do with you tapping into this nature here. Know that divine intervention is taking course. If February feels chaotic, off course, out of alignment of what we had set forth for ourselves, things are kind of from that space, just know that this is happening because we have this new cycle that's essentially beginning, and we're not going to sometimes we need the assistance of spirit to kind of push us through, is what I'm receiving. It's with love. If this is something that you personally experience of someone whose inability of growing up, they're being pushed to be grown up. They're being pushed out of their comfort zones, out of their limitations, out of their pessimism, out of their delusion, out of their delusions even, out of their blockages. Tower's in the middle. She like, I'm just going to take all of this down. And it reminds me of like a volcano, if you think about it. With Mother Earth, I was just reading about the ring of fire, where it's the most hottest. If really a volcano can really do some real damage in the entire atmosphere. If she wanted to, she will, especially in that ring of fire. But anywho, the long point is, I see that, with ring of fire, it produces more land. With volcanic eruptions and the different ashes and the sulfuric acid, and there's so many different minerals that creates. Oh God, the earth is so beautiful. It's just it's chaotic. These volcano eruptions can possibly kill people, but it can appear unmerciful. However, it's always with the intent of creating balance, natural balance back into the world. And I know I'm very vague in that, so I'm still studying it. It's just so quite fascinating, and I feel like that's really applicable here, where there could be volcanic eruptions taking place, and it's not garnered by us. It's not really up to us. It's divine intervention stepping in to create balance. And I feel like these are people outside of you. If this isn't pertaining to you, this could be actual people who, this could be family. Things could just be erupting so you can really create elsewhere, in terms of a family, in terms of creative pursuits, in terms of your psychic abilities, craftsmanship, spiritual craftsmanship is what I'm getting. This can involve a Libra. Yeah, this individual I'm getting here, it feels like a Leo, but this is an individual who really needs to be in total awareness of how they want to continue their life. If they already saw the experiences that they have already had, right? And they see that they could have possibly been out of here physically, mentally, emotionally, and they see that, and how would we, move forward from this space here? With the Four of Swords, that one of the meanings behind it is really someone who came from battle, right? Came from battle and saw death many times. And there, you see that this person is like kind of looks like in a coffin, but they actually used to go in a coffin alive and sleep there and meditate there and realize how lucky and blessed they are that they could have possibly been in that for real. And from that space, they're able to move forward and how they would look at life differently. So with the symbolism behind that, it just feels like someone doesn't know how to appreciate the battles that they already saw and how they can move from a different space now. I definitely love that the Hermit is clarifying the Hermit. This is so beautiful and confirm. This is a very huge Virgo energy, by the way, but this is also energy where we are really being tapped in. Things that we had no idea about is coming into fruition. This is that self-proclamation. This is that self inner wisdom, trusting that, going into now he has a staff and he looks like it appears to be in the cold with the star that's guiding him, with the light guiding him. He's still in nature. He's still outside. I feel like something outside, being around nature really is going to facilitate finding that light path forward here. Even if things don't feel like we are having the upper hand, it could just be to the fact that some things that we cage ourselves into mentally blockages is really just a fear of stepping out into the unknown. Things that we are known, we know for sure is the Six of Cups. It's the past. It's our life. It's our childhood. It's the experiences. But what's happening is that look at this. This powerful tower here is creating higher consciousness. It's like they know when we aren't going to move forward. I love how I just felt that in my soul. Like, I love how spirit moves in your life, whether you feel like you're ready for it or not, or whether we're still imprisoned to our fears. They don't care. They know what's best for you, and they're here to help with this judgment. They're here to give you confirmations. They're here to give you spiritual enlightenment. They're here to give you angels and guidance, reaching higher consciousness from these chaotic moments that are also healing our inner childhood memories, things that we could have obsessed over, codependency, dependence. We're stepping out of that and stepping into our true value, so we know where we want to go in life and passionately pursue. And this is where all of this sitting with self, solitude, I feel like we are definitely sitting in solitude. Even sometimes we don't want to, sometimes we know we have to. I like the fact that also change of perspective is in the middle of the reading here. Some tower moment here. Tower is just crashing things down, divine intervention. We don't have no control over it. It's happening. And it brings in new perspectives, deeper meanings, accessing that meditative, just being in meditation, submission to God, submission to the source that creates all of this. Meditating under a tree, I'm getting knowing how to surrender to source and allow them to do its course here, in while ascertaining all of this wisdom. You could have somebody on block. This could be in fact like an actual boss, or something that's a financial pursuit that's very securing, but it's like blocking something. Like sometimes our career blocks us of our other blessings, because it's the thing that pays the bills, right? And it's very securing, but something about it is blockages. It's blockages there, and it's blocking your ability to even, let me see. This is like trying to map out time to meditate and be in like I'm getting a spiritual space. I'm getting meditations, meditation retreats to tap into your, wow, look at this. To really tap into this magician card, this infinite source of abundance here. This is clear as day. You're making the strides that you are looking to make. Even with everything that could be surrounding us, any disappointments, anything that we feel like we don't have complete control over, dependence even, things that we know for sure, like, okay, I know I have to be more independent in my life, or, oh, I know I have to really map out time to really passionately pursue my creative pursuits, my spiritual atonement, my unlearning of fears and how they have encaged me. We're coming out of all of that, and it feels like February is pushing you forward. It doesn't even feel like something that is really your decision, and it's meant for the highest and good. I feel like if we've been feeling kind of funky, and pessimistic and really hopeless in the matter, this is just for some of you guys. Just know that, oh my goodness, oh wow, this clarity that's coming in is so magnificent. So magnificent. It's stepping really truly in our power. I love the fact that the Empress card is here. It's driving you straight into what you are going to be so emotionally fulfilled in. This also feel like creating a new happy family. This feels like family too. Falling in love, pregnancy, I'm getting too. All right, so let's pull some advice here. My beautiful Cancer spirit, guys. Cancer. Advice that you have Cancer spirit. All right, that's okay. It just flipped out like that. Okay. Anywho, perception, 35 breaking down to an 8. Yes, that infinite energy. Look at that. And we got that there too, that infinite energy. You stepping into your infinite energy. This is changing our perceptions. This is supporting our natural curiosity, moving us beyond our comfort zones to find the edges of what we perceive as real and to take a good, hard, deep look at it. Ooh, all of this is changing you. It's changing you. It's widening you. Submitting to it is just the best course of action. And if nature's calling you, if you're just riding in your car to work and you see a beautiful tree that you just want to go hug or just really sit 5 minutes under it, do it. That's your spirit calling for it. I know that you might be a little late, tell them that you was in traffic, but I think this matters more, and allocating that type of time, even if it's 5 minutes out of your day, it is very imperative to sit in nature for some reason. In February, is really connecting you to your spirituality even more. Okay, that's that on that. So I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.